Hello everyone, and welcome to this video where we're going to be taking a look at some of the random vehicle sets that are going to be coming out on January 1st. The reason I say random is because they're not part of the police, space, firefighter, or ambulance theme. They're sort of random. Yes, we do have 4 sets that are racing, but I just lumped them in with the rest of them. So what we have is a really cool food truck, a monster truck, a race car, steamroller for construction, go-karts, and this beautiful transporter and race car. So we're going to dig into all these and see the photos that LEGO released. We got some beautiful photos that came out, we got the prices for the set, and we got the part count. So we're going to start off with the most expensive one, the race car and car carrier truck. A bit of a handful in the name, or a mouthful, but a beautiful color that you see here on these sets. This like kind of retro green and pink. It matches some of the other sets that are out for the car customization, but you see that it's $30 or $29.99, just over 300 pieces, and it is a beautiful set, beautiful truck, and it very reminiscent for me of this other set that came out for the racing bike transporter, where the bikes came out of this truck, but the truck also looked ready to race as well. So it's very reminiscent of this for me. I do love the shape of the truck, specifically the front of the truck with these sort of corner pieces that are rounded. It has even a front lip on the bottom and really big smokestacks. Just a beautiful build, it seems. And I do love the fact that the pieces are actually, or the back area drops down and releases the race car, so you don't have to use like imaginary crane or something. You can actually just lower it right down, as you can see here. Beautiful sets, or beautiful figures on this set. You could see that get some nice hairpiece as well, and I really do like the fact that the wheels on the truck have a sticker, or they are maybe printed, probably sticker, but really nice look on the set. That fact that you have like the pink wheels, I think. Here's, like I mentioned, that back tailgate kind of drops down and the car rolls off, so that's really neat. A nice play feature for sure, nice for photos, and it just looks epic. Like when you take a look at this truck close up, not only does that kind of like mesh grille look cool, it also has this emblem on the front, beautiful mirrors, like I said, this huge smokestack, and overall amazing shape. I really am a big fan of the shape of this truck, and I'm so happy with this series that they're coming up kind of with creative builds on these vehicles and are not just recycling past designs. We're going to get more into that later, but you could see here that this is a build that we have not seen. It looks very, very modern. For the race car itself, matching the color scheme, like you get some beautiful stickers as well, kind of this owl shape, the same that's the emblem on the front of the truck. Of course, the top opens up to put your figure inside. Beautiful shape of the car. It reminds me of the police set that came out not long ago, the $10 police set, or $7 one. But still, nonetheless, love the teal color, and the pink goes really nicely together. On to the food truck, or the burger van. It's a $20 set, just under 200 pieces, but I think that this is one of my favorite sets that are coming out in this new wave. The reason I say that is because not only do we get this really cool retro van with the stickers and stuff, this beautiful burger area in the back, you get this printed burger piece, it seems, which like a sesame bun, which I think is new. And the burger itself, while the size of the man's chest, if you compare, maybe he's very hungry. So the burger itself has a very similar style of kind of layering with the tomatoes, the lettuce, onions. So really looks cool, but what I want to bring to your attention is the front of the van. And we've seen food vans before. So we have like the ice cream truck, the pizza truck, all these other ones. Technically they're all vans. So all these vans, but to me, all the old ones look so similar. I was honestly a little bit disappointed when the Penguin van came out because it looked just like the others. It looks like they kind of went ahead and reused not only the design, because the ice cream truck and the Penguin slushy van just look like the same. Even with the wheel fenders, they're the same. So the overall shapes weren't too great in my opinion. And not only that, we had these RVs that I could not even tell a difference until I kind of studied them and realized that they were actually different sets and not just the same one that was being re-released. And you could compare here the Penguin van to this van. They all kind of just start to blend in and look so similar. That is why when I saw this retro old school like 70s style van, I was so happy. They pretty much did what I expected the Penguin slushy van would be. The Penguin slushy van, when I heard the name before I saw the photos, I was thinking it was going to look something cool like this. But regardless, we get it here for this burger van. You could see you could remove the burger and make it like a stand in your city. So if you don't want to have the truck, you could actually set it up as a stand. Of course, some beautiful promo photos here. Love it. Like, she's chasing him to give him some more ketchup. This van looks so cool in the background. And of course, the figures are beautiful. The same logo is on the shirt that you see on the sign and on the van. And you see even the man himself has a really cool like record shirt. So really cool pieces. And for me, this will probably be a day one buy. Of all these sets, this is got to be my favorite. So really nice build, really good proportions, and a beautiful retro truck. So I really do like this one. Moving on to the Sailboat. It's $20 as well, just over 100 pieces. Of course, we know that with this big hull piece, we expect the price to be a little bit higher, even though it's a lower part count. And of course, the roof piece as well seems to be a very nice slanted kind of roof piece. And we get a sail, which is always nice, and a dolphin. So some random pieces that come all together with this set, and you end up with a pretty cool looking sailboat. I guess my only sort of critique, is I'm not a big fan of these exposed studs on the top. I thought this could have been a bit more cleaned up, all things considered. But I do love the figures. It looks like it's a father-daughter date, and they're kind of going out on the sailboat, catching some sights, and they ended up seeing a dolphin. So that is super cool. But I do have to say, with the release of this other sort of sailboat that came out recently that had kind of a more traditional shape rather than modern, I have to lean towards liking it more. And if we bring back this set that came out maybe a few years ago, that had a detailed interior, it had sort of, they didn't have as many exposed studs, it had these more stickers. In my opinion, it just makes it looks more polished, and it has even an underwater bit. So this one just looked more polished, whereas what we're getting now, I would say, doesn't look quite as polished. But I do have to appreciate the fact it comes with the sail, and it comes with some neat figures with alternate faces. So he got a little sick on the ride, so clearly they rented this sailboat and kind of out for a day. So still a really nice set. Maybe not my favorite, but definitely has some potential. On to the Blue Monster Truck. That's the official name on the website. Just over $15 and just under 150 pieces. Huge wheels, beautiful figure with this set, and you could see that it kind of matches the flames on the truck. Here is the back box art, and you could see that the shape of the truck is super cool. I actually really do like the front grille. Looks almost like a Ford F-150, and it has this sort of engine sticking out of the hood and these slanted pieces. So I would say I do love the look of the truck, though maybe I won't necessarily buy this set, but rather maybe build it from pieces and make it a regular truck so it'll work in Brickstars photos instead of being a monster truck. And here I just have some past sets that came out for monster trucks. We did have a lot of monster trucks recently, and I gotta say, I think two of these are fairly recent, the bottom two. And monster trucks are just a really popular theme, so nothing against having more than that. And we even have this set that's currently even for sale. It is a bit different, they're kind of themed, but there's a lot of monster trucks that went on, so this just adds to that. But I do love the blue flames and the figure that has the matching sort of uniform. Now on to the construction steamroller. $10, 70 pieces. A no-brainer for anyone that has a construction site in their Lego city. And I think that you for sure will have with the Bricklink set, the modular construction site. This is a no-brainer addition. Really nice figure with sort of camouflage reflective vest. A nice steamroller, obviously uses big front pieces here and some stickers to their advantage. but we see here with the promo photos that it just a simple set, but for $10 I think that you can't go wrong, especially with a beautiful figure like this with the prince wearing the safety glasses and the hat. It comes with the hairpiece, of course, when you take the helmet off. So really nice set. Nothing too much to report on it, but I do like the realism. I like the fact that it has the little lights on the front, the roof beacon, and everything. So I think this is a great little set, just like this one. I'd say this is my second favorite set. Now, when I was first looking at these leaked photos before we had the detailed photos in the back of the box, I thought that I really liked how this looked. It was $10, 99 pieces, and beautiful color schemes. You could note here even this kind of teal and pink car matches the transporter that we saw earlier. But what I really love are the details. I love the fact that these two go-karts are not the same. If you look closely, you could see that the teal one has a different engine with like a air filter exposed, and this one has kind of an exhaust on the top, and even the fronts are different. If you take a close look at the fronts, you could see here it has this sort of cheese piece and the slope, whereas this has kind of a rounded slope, so they're different. They're two different builds, even though they're tiny. And we know we've received go-karts in the past, a long time ago with this Octan one, and more recently with this purple and white one, but I just love how these ones look, and I think that this is also a day one buy for me. The fact that they're different, like to build, they're not the same, different colors, and you get two beautiful figures, a man and a woman. You got the guy here has that same owl brand as the race truck, so if you collected the race truck and car, this kind of fits right in, and he has a nice little goatee. And then we have this woman figure, beautiful trophy actually, with the little rollerblade piece on the top. I think that's a great use of this, and that's a new trophy that I'll have to put in my Lego garage because I don't have that one. So I do like it, and I like her figure as well. So this is a beautiful set. Small set, cheap, probably fun to build, lots of playability. I love this one. And last but not least, we have this green race car, 56 pieces, $10. It's a 4+ set, so we have to assume that there's going to be some kind of easier to build pieces here. But we see from the promo art, you get a beautiful green race car, two figures. I mean, it looks really cool with the front sort of lip piece. If you take a close look at the figures here, maybe it's mother and son duo, kind of like the Sailboat has the father-daughter duo, or maybe they're just friends, or maybe partners, we don't know. But regardless, I think that it's a cool piece to get some additional parts from, and for sure it gets you another race car. We've had a bunch of race cars, so this is another one. I probably would like to see a seat here rather than this, but when the figure is sitting there, it doesn't look so empty, and the trophy is beautiful as well. Like I said, it's a 5+ set, so it's very simplistic to build, which probably means I won't be picking it up personally, but a nice addition regardless. Beautiful colors, and in classic Lego fashion, they nailed it. They did a really good job on all these sets. There's a couple I'm for sure going to pick up, and regardless, I think all of them have that little bit of pizzazz that we love to see. So that was sort of our review of the vehicle sets that are coming out on January 1st. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content, and until next time.